So you're looking for that power, are you? You want a fragrance that pumps? Well, you're not alone. I am too. If you've been around this channel before, you know this isn't skin. This is cactus skin. And up here in this desert mountain where I live, any piece of liquid that touches this skin immediately gets absorbed and goes right into my bloodstream. So I'm always on the lookout for fragrances that pump. I'm so desperate around here, I'll take a fragrance that lasts 2 hours. I swear to God, I call it Kaiser Sose. I put a fragrance on and poof, it's gone. Kaiser Sose. So if I find a fragrance that immediately doesn't Kaiser Sose off my skin, I'm happy about that. Oh, and just in case you're not sure what Kaiser Sose means, it means you vanish into thin air. It's from a movie. I'm not going to go into the explanation because if you don't know what it means, it's going to ruin the movie for you. So don't Google it. Just take my word for it that it means it vanishes into thin air. But if you really want to know, go watch The Usual Suspects. But don't Google it. You'll ruin the ending of the flippin' movie. So right now, I got 10 options of fragrances that last more than 12 flippin' seconds on my skin. They might not last 12 hours, but they don't evaporate into the ether immediately. So I appreciate that. And hopefully for someone like you who might have normal skin and not this insane cactus skin, these fragrances might last even longer on you. But out of my entire collection, these are the ones that pump off my skin. So let's jump into it. The first fragrance that immediately doesn't jump off my skin is one of the all-time flippin' clone hype beasts. I don't think you could watch a video in the fragrance space without seeing this. And although this no profile doesn't make me do somersaults, I understand why a lot of people like it. Club de Nuit Intense, man. This is the EDT. It's the cheapest out of the bunch. I mean, the limited edition is literally double this, $60. Alright, I don't know. I haven't tried it. Maybe it's worth double, but this is around $25. And for $25, to get a decent amount of the way to Creed Aventus, yeah, that's pretty good, because Creed Aventus could be almost 20x on certain days. 20x? That's pretty ridiculous for a little bit of delicious citrus. But saying all that to say, I spray this on my skin. It's like venom. It's stuck for some reason. I don't know why. Hours and hours go by. I could see the clock turning, and this fragrance still just sticking on me. So you definitely get your money's worth with this one. A certified beast in my books. If you guys can hit that like button, I appreciate you and love you so much. Thank you. Alright, next one up. We're not gonna spend too much time on each of them, hopefully. But this one I always say makes me feel like a real flippin' man. It smells like the inside of a $200,000 flippin' Bentley, and it's Bentley for Men Intense. I've told stories about not even flippin' chlorine in the hot tub being able to wash this stuff off. This stuff on me, for some reason, this is just nuclear. And on a day where I'm feeling extra leathery, extra manly, I got stuff to do. The weather is nice and cool outside. 2 sprays. I'm feeling beastly, but beastly in a rich guy way, so it's okay in my books. Now this one, my skin does start to soak it up, but on my wife, this one pumps. She can spray it on, and at the end of the day, I'm like, is that you still? It smells amazing. It's Mercedes-Benz Club Black. I don't know if it just like latches onto her hair or something, but there's something in this fragrance that just venoms onto her. The Club de Nuit Intense man venomed onto me, so I'm happy this one lasts on her all day, because I love the smell of this delicious vanilla. I always like to say, it smells like a $200 scented candle. If you've ever smelled a really expensive scented vanilla candle at a nice home goods store, oh good lord, that's what this smells like. You see the dent? Yeah, it's real. This is real. This is good. I knocked the camera over. Well, if you guys can hit that subscribe button, I love you, appreciate you, thank you. Alright, this one doesn't immediately Kaiser Sose off my skin, but about 4 hours later on me, it's a much subtler skin scent. But I'm putting it on this list because I know it pumps off a lot of other people, and for the first 2-3 hours on me, I can't really smell it, and I do like it. Afnan Tarathi Blue, it's that grapefruit vibe. You really gotta like grapefruits. If you don't like grapefruits, don't go buying this and then come crying to me, oh SOS, why'd you make me buy this? It smells like grapefruit. I'm telling you, it smells like flipping grapefruit. But if you like the sound of some sugary, delicious Colognes grapefruit, well, here you go. And considering it's inspired by a fragrance that's literally $500, what, another one that's 20x? I mean, 20x? What are people thinking out there? Anyways, I'm not out there to analyze people's finances, but this one is regularly in the $20 range. On me, it's relatively beastly. It's not full nuclear, but it doesn't immediately get sucked into my brain, so I like it, and it has a place on this list. Now, this one's not as beastly, but all things considering, like I'm telling you about my little potato skin, Afnan 9 p.m., oh, this one latches onto me also. I don't know why. It like loves me. I spray this, it's like, oh, you again? I'm just gonna stick to you all day, even though about 4 hours later, it's a nice little subtle skin scent on me. But even at that 4-hour mark, I'm still going in getting whiffs of it. I like it. But those first 2 hours, this really pumps off me, and I appreciate that. Because I swear, there's some fragrances I spray them on, it's like I didn't even spray them on. I'm just teasing. This one up too has been sticking to me. Smells like cotton candy. Leans a little bit more unisex, but you know, I don't care about any of that. Antidote Carnival Day. I just unboxed and did a first smell a couple videos back. You guys can go check that out. But my lord, was I impressed with this. Candied apple, lemon drop, sandalwood, and sugary musk. I gotta smell it right now. Oh god, yeah, it just smells like sugary, delicious cotton candy with a little apple in there, little lemon in there. I love it. My wife thinks this comes off a little bit synthetic, but I mean, it costs $10 flipping. What's she expecting? She's trying to get a Ferrari for a Fiero price. I mean, come on. But nice bottle, nice decent cap, nice atomizer, and on me, this one pumps. On my skin, I smell this hours later, and on my hair, I can smell this the next day. I sprayed it on early night, and then the next morning when I took a shower, the second that hot water touched my little hair, boom, that cotton candy filled up the whole room. This one, nice price, nice performer, nice smell. It's just flipping nice. All right, next one up used to be a certified monster beast that everybody agreed would pump all day, but then some reformulations are happening, all types of different batches. No one knows what's going on anymore. On me, for some reason, it's still doing pretty good. We're talking about Hawass. Now, I will say, the blue batch one, to me, is a lot stronger than the newer purple batch ones. I got this relatively recently. You can go see when I unboxed it. I don't remember the exact batch code or whatever, but this one's newer from 2024. And although some people are saying these batches are weaker, I don't know. On me, these still both project pretty hard. And I'm not talking nuclear 12 plus hours. Again, I have feathery paper skin, and about 4 or 5 hours later, I'm in a position where I probably would reapply even Hawass. But for about 4 or 5 hours, I'm smelling that Hawass. And on my clothes, this pumps. So I don't know about reformulations or anything like that. All I know is that Hawass to me still smells pretty strong. It doesn't vanish off my skin immediately, which I'm happy about. So it earns a place on this list. All right, next one up. This is actually one of the most recent videos, but I realized so quick that this fragrance was flippin' stuck to me. It would not leave my skin. And that's Jaguar Classic Chromite. When I unboxed it, I said it was giving me kind of old school 90s cologne vibes, like an Acqua di Gio vibe. And I still think it does do that. But on the dry down, this was going much more in that Club de Nuit intense man vibe on me, which means some people in some dimension might get a little hint of Aventus. But I did a first impressions when I unboxed it, and then I wore it 2 times after. After I unboxed it, I must have showered pretty quickly because I realized immediately after the second time I wore it, I'm like, whoa, the heck? This stuff is stuck to me. It's like glue. This is another one. I remember I sprayed it on at night so I could test it out, get little whiffs of it, and I woke up the next day and it was like I just sprayed it. It was right there. And I was like, oh my God, this actually, if you like the scent profile, bang for the buck in terms of how little you'll probably need of this. Damn, this is a pretty good deal. I literally sprayed 1 spray on my arm, and the next morning it was like I had just sprayed it. And then once it started drying down more Club de Nuit intense man vibe on me, and not fully Acqua di Gio old school cologne vibe, I was like, oh, we might have a little secret hidden gem here. I might have just brushed it off a little too easy in the first impressions. Just been like, yeah, a little Acqua di Gio vibe, but no. And then it started to go in a little Aventus vibe, and then it became a beast. And for $14, when you got legendary scent profiles that are beast, all of a sudden, you got a pretty good deal going. So that's Jaguar Classic Chromite, another one that's been sticking to me lately. All right, a couple beasts left to go. Everyone's favorite cinnamon bomb. I mean, I can't get enough of this. I just keep respraying it every few hours. I don't care. I'm probably stinking up every joint I walk into, but I don't give a crap if my nose burns out after a couple hours of wearing this. The second I can't smell it, I'm spraying it again. No shame, no regard for society. Camera, Lataffa, absolutely love it. But again, this smells like cinnamon. So don't be buying this and then writing me being like, bro, this smells like cinnamon. I've been telling you, this smells like cinnamon. So if you don't like cinnamon, don't be flirting with this. Flirt with other stuff. There's lots of other fragrance fish in the little fragrance sea. Just because this is one of the most hyped up fragrances of all time doesn't mean you have to buy it if you don't like cinnamon. But if you like cinnamon, oh good lord, are you gonna like this. Now I've heard some people say to them it's so strong that it almost starts to induce headaches. Now thank the good lord that I don't get that. I have one coming up that does start to give me a little bit of that headache vibe, but this one, I smell it, I just have to smell it right. Oh god, I just smell booze, I smell cinnamon, I smell Christmas, I smell gingerbread houses or something like that. I don't know, there's just so much deliciousness in here. Oh god, it just gives me such a visceral reaction, like I just want to throw the thing or something, but I won't because that would be ridiculous. But I love it, I gotta smell it one more time. Oh good lord, I'm wearing this tonight. I think mine's getting a lot stronger too. This is smelling a lot boozier lately. I've had this almost a year now. I'm gonna be wearing this tonight. But anyways, Camera on me, another one that doesn't immediately cause herself sick, so I absolutely love it. Alright, next one up. It's a forbidden one, so I'm sorry if you can't figure out what it is, but it smells like a flippin' baby powder bomb. I'm just gonna have to blur it out the whole time, because YouTube doesn't like when you talk about this brand or this bottle anymore. But my lord, this is just straight up baby powder. 1 spray of this is nuclear. People are literally running in the other direction from you. No one in a 20 square mile radius will want to be near you unless they love the smell of baby powder. If they do, then they'll want to be all over you. But if you don't like the smell of baby powder, or someone around you doesn't like the smell of baby powder, do not buy this forbidden fragrance that they sell super cheap on Amazon that rhymes with Latin mood. Alright? If you see the fragrance that rhymes with Latin mood and it's this color, well, I'm letting you know that it smells like baby powder. Alright? You hear me? Baby powder. No joke. That's what it smells like. And strong flipping baby powder. Nuclear baby powder. So don't mess around. Alright, another one here that's been pumping off my skin. I wore it all summer. I've been layering it with stuff all summer. And I was layering it because it was probably so flippin' strong I didn't want to just solo wear it. I had to soften it up with Nautica Voyage or Coach for Men or a bunch of other stuff. But Sucrat, Lataffa, I've seen this under $20 recently. What? Acqua di Gio Profumo clone? Good lord, does this get a heck of a lot of the way there. And there's another one that on my little potato skin, it just pumps for some reason. I don't know why. I spray it, and normally it starts just getting absorbed into my skin. But this one's like, no, we're gonna hang out over here. Let's see, what neighborhood is this? Oh, the sun's out. Walk me around the block. That's what I feel like Sucrat's saying to me. It's like, it's not going anywhere. It wants to see the sights around. All right, I'll show you around. But at some point, you gotta go home. Jesus. But this one doesn't want to go home. He never wants to go home. He just wants to stick around all night, day. Man, that's what I say. I've been layering this one up. This one gets a little hardcore on me. I always have to say, because if I don't say it, someone will write it down below, but to some people, the Acqua di Gio scent profile drags down a little bit of a sweat or BO vibe. Thank God to me, it doesn't. It just smells like a manly cologne. I'm instantly in the 90s. And Sucrat's another one that, oh man, bang for the buck value. And considering on me, it actually lasts more than 2 flipping hours, I'm happy I got it and I like it. All right, another one. This one's been flipping nuclear on me lately. As soon as I got it, I wore it like 3-4 times. And I'm like, Jesus, I can't be going out in public wearing this. So I immediately gave it to my wife, Cara Pistachio. And giving it to my wife was a mistake. I mean, you guys could track every time you've seen this in a video. It's disappearing by the second. This bottle's like 2.5 weeks old. It's gone already. And all summer it was like low $20 range, and now it's the winter again. It's like $35. God, you can't even see where the bubble is anymore. Look, it's almost flipping gone. Jesus. Needless to say, my wife's been wearing this a lot, and I absolutely love it. When I spray it on my skin, this stuff just literally pancakes right onto me. It's stuck. It does not go anywhere. Stuck to me in every little crevice and crack. It doesn't go anywhere. Or I should have called it super glue. It's flipping super glue. It just sticks to me. Good Lord. Luckily, I like the smell a lot. But this is one. I just spray one spray on me, and I'm like, I'm good. It almost acts like a little dessert. I just take little whiffs of it throughout the day or whatever. But yeah, hours later, I'm still getting nice smells of this delicious treat over here. Good Lord, does this one last? I don't know what oils or something they use in this, but this cotton candy little treat right here, man, all day it's pumping. I just cannot believe how much of this bottle's destroyed already. God, I'm gonna have to get another bottle soon. All right, now this one is funny to me because I've heard some people say it does not last on them. I don't know what's going on with the little chemistry of my skin, or maybe it's because I'm living in that high beam dimension or something like that, but apple brandy, on the rocks, Killian, for some reason, I spray this and hours later, I still smell this, but I've heard people say that this doesn't perform. I'm like, what? Doesn't perform? On what planet? I literally have the driest skin known to man, and yet hours later, I'm still smelling this delicious little treat. The only thing I don't like about this is that I think a full bottle's over $400. Good Lord, like this is a little half bottle right here, and this is like $285 or something like that. Not that it might not be worth it, but that's pretty pricey right there. What does it say? Killian's On the Rocks signature reconstructs this all-American liquor. On the Rocks Accord, apple and brandy. That's literally what it smells like. It smells like brandied covered apples. Oh, and these oak barrels or something. Good Lord, I absolutely love this. This is like one of those little goal things in life. Like I want to just be rich enough to where I just could just buy this and not even think about it. Be like, oh, how much is it? $500? Oh, that sounds free to me. Yeah, here you go. Here's my card. Thank you very much. Give me my apple brandy. But right now, the thought of buying this for $500 still sounds like, whoa, $500? Are you kidding? Jesus, that sounds like a lot for a little scented water. Although I love the smell of this scented water. Good Lord. I gotta get richer. Maybe I'll hit the Powerball tonight. Yeah, I'll put out those little Powerball vibes tonight. I'll pray. I'll be like, Lord, help me win the Powerball so I could buy apple brandy without my wife going absolutely insane. Because of course I could buy it, but I also want to sleep in the bed tonight. If I buy it, my wife will go absolutely crazy. So I need to get a little bit richer. So I'm gonna pray the Powerball gods tonight that I can get me some apple brandy. Because I absolutely love it. All right, next one. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. This is another one that I have to layer up because it's just way too manly, way too beastly on me. Smells like fresh country club, cut grass, polo, and I have to steal Paragon Scent's joke right here because every time I smell this, I instantly feel like I'm in the country club. I'm $200 million richer. I feel like I'm 10 decibels louder. I feel like I'm intoxicated in the middle of the day. I'm hitting on everybody. I'm out tipping everybody. I'm playing better golf than everybody, or at least in my mind, I'm playing better golf than everybody. I'm probably stinking up the whole joint, but whatever. I'm ordering every appetizer off the menu just to taste a little bite. That's the kind of vibe I get when I smell polo, or polo green as some people in the streets like to call it. But this is another one. I gotta layer it with stuff. It's just way too manly for me. Although on some days I could be pretty manly, this is no match for me. I'm definitely not manly enough for this. But this is another one that pumps off me for some reason. I got it on my birthday, and this one's gonna be staying with me, because one spray of this is flipping nuclear on me. I don't know why. Which is nuts, because everyone says how much weaker it's gotten since it's been reformulated so many times. Can't even imagine what it used to be like. Good Lord. Because fragrances used to have to cut through cigarette smoke a lot more than they do now. Perfumers don't factor that in as much as they used to in the 70s and the 80s, so those fragrances were just a lot more pungent. And this is one of those ones, but still, even to this day, I might just be too feathery for something like this, so good thing they reformulated. I could barely handle it the way it is now. Alright, last one up. Certified Beast Mode. Everybody knows. I actually just remembered the word beast mode. I like the whole video like 10 times. I'm like, there's some word that everyone says about these strong fragrances. And I just remembered on the last fragrance. And this one is a certified beast that's always in beast mode. And thank God I only have a little sample, because what the heck am I gonna do with a full bottle? Anyways, Lattafa Atlas, subscriber Easy sent this over to me because he's the flippin' man. And to me, I get that salty, limey mojito. I spray this. I'm in Acapulco at the bar. There's a warm breeze. That salt is in the air. It also comes off a little bit like the adhesive of an envelope. But for some reason, I like it. It works for me. And even though I only got this sample, that's okay with me because like I said, this stuff's nuclear. 2 sprays, and I'm smelling it hours later. This stuff is a match for the cactus cactus skin. Although not full 10, 12 hours like some people get. I've heard some people say like, oh, 24 hours later, I'm still smelling it. It's like, did you shower, bro? What do you mean 24 hours later? I hope not. But I'm just teasing. I know there's some nuclear fragrances out there. Bentley for Men Intense is no match for the flippin' hot tub even. So I understand if this one really pumps off people, it pumps off me. But you gotta like that adhesive of an envelope mojito kind of vibe. And it's inspired by, I keep wanting to say Ragnarok or something like that. I don't know. A much more expensive fragrance also that's apparently a beast. But Lattafa Atlas, it was out of stock for most of the summer because everyone hyped it up, but I think it's back now. And I do like the bottle, and maybe when the price goes down, I'll get some. But this decan, courtesy of Easy, should keep me satisfied for at least a good year. Thanks again, brother. Well, let me know down below some of your certified beast mode bangers. I want to know. I'm always looking for something that won't immediately get absorbed right into my skin. But I hope you guys are good. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Post your Sand of the Day in Tribe. I love you. Bye for now.